I am an immigrant. I'm speaking from personal experience.
Get the hell out.
I don't even like... I should get the hell out?
Yes.
Why?
I don't want you here.
Why?
If Trump is anti-constitution, good, and I think he should go further.
So this is... So you don't believe in democracy?
No, I don't. Absolutely not.
What do you believe in?
Autocracy. You can have a vote to get to that stage.
And then no more votes afterwards?
Absolutely.
Wow.
100%.
Are you a fan of the Nazis?
I frankly don't care being called a Nazi at all. Hey, what can I say?
I think you could say I'm a fascist.
Yeah, I am.
It's so sad to see such young men and women, some of them proudly calling themselves fascist, while others telling Mehdi Hasan, a well-known and prominent journalist, to get the hell out of the country simply because he is brown and of an Indian descent, not white.
What's your ethnic background, if you don't mind my asking?
My parents are from India.
I want to concern myself with why you care about what's happening in the U.S., first and foremost. Secondly, I want to say this.
Should people who live in the U.S. not care about?
Let's not interrupt each other. Because I have this thing, people know I have this thing. I have to stay calm, okay? So you're from India, so I don't really...
I'm not from India.
Oh, sorry, your parents are from India, so...
I'm an American citizen.
You have your own stakes.
I'm an American, you know.
You're an American citizen?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. I don't know how you got that, but fair enough. Here's the thing.
Are you an American citizen?
Absolutely.
Okay.
But here's the thing.
Not sure how you got that, okay.
Born here.
Okay.
Born here, and my family lineage is settlers from the 1500s, so I have some stake in the claim here, okay?
But you're
a little different
But you're
than
a
yours.
descendant of immigrants. Settlers.
I didn't know.
Colonialists.
Yeah,
colonials. You don't look
yeah.
very Native American to me.
I am Native American. Whites are Native Americans. What are you
Sorry,
talking about?
you're not.
What are you talking about?
You're
Whites are Native Americans.
Really?
We think these are isolated and rare cases, while thousands, if not millions, of Americans share the same mindset. Yeah, they just haven't had the opportunity to say it out loud. And we need to know these people are not random people. Most likely, they've been to Ivy League universities. They've been to college, at least.
I don't agree with your definition.
What's your definition of crime?
It doesn't
Stomping
matter.
on a police officer's head is not a crime. That's your definition of crime as the Native American.
I am Native American.
If you say so.
So, going back to the topic at hand, we have different definitions of crime because you're talking
convenient. There's a criminal code in this country. It's called the U.S. Criminal Code.
And the most troubling part is they probably will hold a high position in the government in the United States. Yeah, because we already seen people like them ruling the country right now. And the funniest thing is these people own guns, and that's true. And it's just so sad to see such thing going on. And the funny thing is whenever we talk about brainwashing, propaganda, and free speech, we think of North Korea, China, Russia, some African countries, Arab countries. But the reality is the most brainwashed people on earth are Americans, and they don't even know it. And I'm not the only one who's saying this. I was born and raised in Africa, been in many parts of Europe, lived in Asia for years, lived in the United States, lived in Canada. And I can say it confidently. Americans are the most brainwashed people on earth, and they don't even know it. Every country has their own propaganda. Other countries, when they make propaganda and use propaganda, most of the time they use it externally to make their countries look better in the outside world. While the United States, first of all, they brainwash their people. That's why in the United States, 90% of the mainstream media are owned by 6 corporations. Yeah, Disney, AT&T, News Corp, and 3 others, I forgot their names. So, and people don't even know. In the Arab countries or in Asia or Latin America or Africa, Mohammed bin Salman wouldn't use billions to brainwash his own people. Likewise, Vladimir Putin or Xi Jinping or Maduro. None of these people use billions to brainwash their people. They use it to make their country look better outside. And yeah, they have real issues, they have problems, but at least their people know they are oppressed and they will try to change things or get the hell out of the country. But in the United States, people don't even know that they are oppressed. They lie to them about First Amendment. Recently, we've seen it with the issue in Gaza, when people started saying real things, and they are just locked up or even sent to other countries, Venezuela, and universities are shut down. The education is collapsing. And you see it. And Shahid Bolsen put it very well. He said that the only reason you're allowed to speak is because no one listens to you. Yeah, the moment and people started listening to you, they will shut you down. And these young people, young men or women, they can hold high position in the United States. And yeah, they don't even know they are brainwashed. They always think that others are the problems. Yeah, the great replacement. And whenever they see an Arab or Iranian or African, they think of African are starving and then invading them, and Arabs are criminals and Muslims are criminals. While they would tell you Iranians are savages. They chant death to America, burn our flags for nothing. They don't even know their history. They went, bombarded Iran in their country, and it didn't start a week or 2 weeks ago. It was like decades ago. It started in 1953, and even before that. So they started meddling into Iranian affairs, changing regimes, and starting proxy wars, from using Saddam to fight Iran, made Iran hell, and again turned against Saddam. They lied, sent Colin Powell at the UN, lying about WMD, invading Iraq, and killing a million Iraqi. All these prisons, from their Guantanamo to Abu Ghraib, to Bagram in Afghanistan, all these places, Nisir Square, I already talked about it in other videos. All these things, and Americans are not even aware. They just think that Iraqis hate them for nothing, Iranian hate them for nothing, North Korean hate them for nothing, African just invading them and nothing. It's just so astonishing to see such level of idiocy.
So I agree that Trump wants to do a cleansing, but not an ethnic one, because that area requires a lot of cleansing.
What did they do to deserve being occupied?
Well, here's the thing, because the Islamic Republic in Iran is using them as a tool.
What has Iran got to do with this?
As a tool for their Islamic expansion.
When did the Islamic...
Because they don't...
Hold on. When did the Islamic Republic of Iran... You're Iranian American,
yes.
I believe.
Yes, I am.
When was the Islamic Republic of Iran founded?
1979.
When was Gaza occupied by Israel?
The very
67.
first time. 67, yeah.
So, can we do the maths together? 12 years before the Islamic Republic of Iran existed,
Yep.
Israel was oppressing, occupying, dispossessing the people of Gaza. So your argument makes sense.
The so-called innocent Palestinians for their own
So-called innocent Palestinians? You don't think Palestinians are innocent?
Not all of them.
But what about the 17,000 children who were killed?
They're doing the
17,000 children were killed. Were they not innocent?
Were
they not innocent?
Who's responsible for that?
Israel, who dropped the bombs on
Hamas
them.
is responsible. Hamas is responsible for hiding in hospitals and making tunnels underneath
So
those
when
hospitals.
children are shot in the head by Israeli snipers not responsible for that?
Look,
It's a simple question.
Here's the problem.
When Israeli snipers shoot Palestinian children in Gaza in the head, as eyewitness testimony and doctors' testimony proves, that's not the fault of the Israeli snipers.
This is the problem, because when you have a
The problem is you won't answer the question. I'll ask you a third time. When Israeli snipers shoot Palestinian children in the head, is that not the fault of Israeli snipers?
Well, you gotta let me finish.
No, you got to answer the question. Fourth time.
Well,
when Israeli
I will
snipers
get to
shoot
your answer.
Palestinian children in the
I
head.
will get to your
We're running out
answer.
of time. I need to
Well,
know what you think about innocent children.
because I will
what
get
you
your-
said was pretty outrageous. You said
I will
so-called
get to your answer.
innocent Palestinians. For the fifth time, when Palestinian children are shot in the head by Israeli snipers, is that not the fault of Israeli
What did
snipers?
those children do?
What did
they
you
do?
tell me? Did the children deserve to be shot in the head?
Because the problem is,
you know,
over there,
millions of people are watching you say
they
to
start
justifying the
brainwashing
killing of
children. They start brainwashing children at a very young age.
So you support
Exact same-
sniping children in Gaza?